Hey, basketball fans, welcome back to Tips and Streams, your go-to spot for the hottest NBA regular season predictions. I'm Kokan, and I'm here to break down today's matchups and give you the edge you need to make the best bets. Before we dive in, make sure you hit that subscribe button and like this video. Your support means the world to us. Remember, our channel has no sponsors and relies solely on the love and support of viewers like you. Even a small donation by pressing the thanks button under the video helps us keep bringing you top-notch content every day. Don't forget to share this video with your friends and fellow basketball enthusiasts. And we love hearing from you, so drop a comment below and let us know what you want to see in our forecasts. Your feedback helps us improve and bring you the content you crave. Let's jump right into today's NBA predictions. We've got some exciting games lined up, so stay tuned and let's get that winning streak going. Today we have predictions for 5 NBA games. The first prediction for today is for a game between the Los Angeles Clippers and Denver Nuggets. The Denver Nuggets and Los Angeles Clippers are about to square off, each looking for a chance to bounce back after stumbling in their season debuts. The Clippers covered the spread in their opener but couldn't clinch the win, while the Nuggets surprisingly dropped a home game to the Oklahoma City Thunder. For Denver, it's a familiar early season challenge, a chance to regroup and start making strides. The Clippers enter this season with a new look after trading away Paul George to Philadelphia, marking a major change. Without Kawhi Leonard, who's sidelined with an injury, they've had to rely on the rest of the squad to step up. In their opener, Norman Powell led the charge with 17 points, while James Harden delivered an impressive 29. Amir Coffey and Kai Jones also added solid contributions with 11 and 12 points respectively, and Ivica Zubac scored 21. While they're still working to fill the gap left by George and Leonard, the Clippers have traditionally given Denver a run for their money, which sets up an interesting showdown. Denver, however, has the reigning MVP, Nikola Jokic, back in form, posting a triple-double in the first game with 16 points, 13 assists, and 12 rebounds. But for the Nuggets to dominate, Jokic likely needs to hit that 25-30-point mark. Alongside him, Michael Porter Jr. added 15 points, Jamal Murray put up 12, and Christian Braun showed promise with 16 points off the bench. The Nuggets, coming off a successful season, are expected to iron out these early hiccups soon. In my view, the Nuggets have the upper hand here. While the Clippers are adjusting to big roster changes without George and Leonard, Denver is rolling with a cohesive unit led by Jokic's playmaking. After voicing frustration about the team's lackluster shooting in the opener, I don't see Jokic letting up this time, especially with the energy of the home crowd behind him. I expect Denver to take this one, cover the 8-point spread, and remind everyone why they're still among the top teams in the West. Ultimately, I'm banking on the Nuggets to come out on top. With the Clippers adjusting to a new lineup dynamic and Harden settling into a scoring rhythm, Denver's urgency and Jokic's focus give them the edge. I expect the Nuggets to secure a home victory and cover the spread, showing their fans that this season opener was just a hiccup. For Nuggets supporters, it's wise not to overreact to one game. This team still has the firepower to be a contender. The second prediction for today is for a game between the Orlando Magic and Memphis Grizzlies. Tonight, I'm all in on the Orlando Magic as they head into Memphis to face the Grizzlies in a gritty back-to-back duel. Orlando's coming off a pumped-up home opener against Brooklyn, where they looked locked in and ready to take a big step forward this season. After a few years in the rebuild trenches, they've stacked some serious young talent and are poised to shake things up on the court, following the same playbook that worked for teams like Philly and New Orleans. For Memphis, having Ja Morant back in the lineup is huge. He missed a big chunk of last season, but he wasted no time setting the tone, dropping 22 points and dishing out 10 dimes in their opener. Morant's return means this team has its engine running again, sparking their transition game and bringing the crowd to life. And with rookie Zach Edey stepping up off the bench, Memphis gets a little extra depth to counter the Magic's relentless pace. Orlando's rotation looks stacked, led by Paolo Banchero and Franz Wagner, who are putting up big numbers early. Banchero is on fire, averaging 33 a game, with Wagner locking in a consistent 23. Bringing in a savvy vet like Kentavious Caldwell-Pope gives them that defensive anchor they need, while Wendell Carter Jr. is crashing the boards and holding it down in the paint. This squad's got a blend of youth, skill, and swagger, and they're playing like a unit on both ends. Memphis may have the home court edge, but they're missing Jaren Jackson Jr., which leaves a big hole in their defense. That absence is especially tough on a back-to-back where rotations get stretched thin. Meanwhile, the Magic are rolling into this one fresh, healthy, and dialed in, with their full lineup ready to bring the heat. With everything on the table, I'm taking the Magic to cover the 1.5-point spread and notch the win. I believe they'll stay hot, push the tempo, and make it a clean 3-0 to start the season.
Welcome to BetUS, Sportsbook and Casino, your ultimate hub for secure and thrilling sports betting and casino gaming. BetUS is one of the oldest and most reliable online sportsbooks in the U.S., serving millions of clients all over the globe each month. BetUS, trusted for over 30 years, offers huge welcome bonuses, countless betting options, and many deposit and payout methods. Depositing funds is a breeze and safe, with a minimum deposit of just $10. Payouts are fast and hassle-free, beginning at only $50. Choose from various payout options like MoneyGram, couriered check, cryptocurrency, or bank wire. Signing up is quick and easy. For signing up, you can use the link in the description and enjoy a generous 125% welcome bonus of up to $3,000. By signing up using the link in the description, you'll also support us as we earn a small commission from your registration at BetUS. Thank you for supporting us. Join now and start winning.
The third prediction for today is for a game between the Oklahoma City Thunder and Chicago Bulls. It's the Chicago Bulls and Oklahoma City Thunder are gearing up for an exciting early season clash, with both teams having a lot to prove. The Thunder made a strong statement by opening their season with a convincing 15-point win over the Denver Nuggets, a team that has often caused them trouble in the past. Led by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's impressive 28-point performance and Chet Holmgren's solid 25-point debut, Oklahoma City demonstrated the depth and skill they've developed. Aaron Wiggins also added 15 points, showing the bench's ability to contribute and solidifying the Thunder's lineup as they set their sights higher this season. Oklahoma City's depth is undoubtedly one of their strengths. With multiple players capable of delivering solid minutes, they've evolved from an underdog story into a serious competitor. Their recent trades and roster adjustments reveal a team laser-focused on winning, shedding any distractions that might hold them back. Meanwhile, the Bulls are dealing with a tough start to the season. Coming off 2 challenging road games, including a showdown with Milwaukee, they now return to Chicago for their home opener. After considering a big roster shakeup last season, Chicago ultimately chose to shift roles rather than rebuild, notably moving on from DeMar DeRozan, which left Zach LaVine as the main scorer. LaVine's ability to lead this team is now more critical than ever, especially given Chicago's need to make a statement early in the season. Though Chicago's bench may not be as deep as Oklahoma City's, they have solid role players that Coach Billy Donovan can rely on as the season develops, giving him some flexibility in lineups and rotations. Here's my take. The Thunder might look strong after that big win, but with the Bulls getting a 9.5 spread at home and coming off a close game against the Bucks, I think Chicago has a solid chance to cover. Oklahoma City is missing a few key rotation pieces, like Kenrich Williams and Isaiah Hartenstein, which could affect their rhythm. With Chicago's home court energy and recent grit, I'm betting on the Bulls to keep this game close and cover the spread. Let's see if the Thunder's big opener was a fluke or a sign of what's to come, but tonight I'm rolling with the Bulls to surprise the odds. Before we move on, I have a quick favor to ask. If you're enjoying the content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Subscribing might seem like a small action, but it actually makes a big impact for us. Plus, it's completely free for you. Have you clicked that subscribe button? Awesome, thank you so much for your support. Now let's dive back into the video. The fourth prediction for today is for a game between the Dallas Mavericks and Phoenix Suns. I'm expecting an exciting clash as the Phoenix Suns and Dallas Mavericks meet early this season, with both teams coming in with fresh ambitions. The Mavericks had a rough time with injuries last season, which forced coach Jason Kidd to constantly adjust his roster. Kidd eventually found a successful lineup by pairing Kyrie Irving and Luka Doncic with Derek Jones Jr., Daniel Gafford, and Isaiah Washington. This combo led to a phenomenal 16-4 record to close the regular season, with Dallas showcasing one of the league's top defenses in that stretch. Their defensive prowess became the backbone of their late-season surge. Meanwhile, Phoenix is looking to bounce back this season. Last year, despite a roster featuring superstars like Kevin Durant, Bradley Beal, and Devin Booker, they couldn't reach their potential, often plagued by injuries and a lack of playmaking depth. This offseason, the Suns took a bold step by hiring former Bucks coach Mike Budenholzer. They also brought in Tyus Jones and Monty Morris to stabilize their backcourt and improve offensive coordination, a move that could make all the difference for their star-studded lineup. After a surprising run to the finals last year, the Mavericks have started this season with intensity, making it clear they're aiming high. They opened strong with a dominant third-quarter display against the Spurs, while the Suns had an intense season debut, pulling off a 116-113 overtime victory over the Clippers. Durant led with 25 points, while Beal added 24 and Booker chipped in 15, showcasing Phoenix's deep scoring options. Dallas didn't hold back in the offseason either, adding Klay Thompson, a sharpshooter from Golden State, to boost their roster. In their opener, Doncic led with 28 points, Thompson contributed 22, and Irving added 15, with rookie Derek Lively also showing promise. 4 of their starters scored in double digits, underscoring Dallas's balanced offense and defensive resilience. This lineup depth makes the Mavericks a versatile and formidable opponent on both ends. For Phoenix, the challenge ramps up as they play back-to-back games, potentially affecting their energy levels. With players like Josh Okogie and Grayson Allen still recovering, the Suns might face depth issues. Their recent stumble against the Lakers, where they lost a substantial lead, hints that they may still be finding their rhythm. Given Dallas's momentum, strong roster cohesion, and recent addition of Thompson, I believe the Mavericks hold a slight edge in this matchup. They've won 4 of the last 5 meetings on the road against Phoenix, which boosts their chances even more. I'm taking the Mavericks to secure a victory here and cover a 2-point spread, expecting Doncic, Irving, and Thompson to step up and push Dallas to another strong road win against a top Western Conference rival. The 5th prediction for today is for a game between the Sacramento Kings and Los Angeles Lakers. The Los Angeles Lakers are gearing up to host the Sacramento Kings in what promises to be an early statement game in the Pacific Division. Riding high off 2 strong wins, the Lakers have come out of the gate firing, showing they're ready to make waves. Sacramento, however, comes in hungry to rebound after a tight 117-115 opener loss to the Timberwolves, and they've proven they're not afraid to bring it, especially against LA. I see momentum favoring the Lakers, who've opened the season with solid victories over playoff contenders from last year. Still, it's hard to overlook Sacramento's recent dominance in this matchup. They swept the Lakers in all 4 games last season, covering the spread each time and leaving LA searching for answers. Even though the Lakers are slight favorites here, Sacramento's confidence could make this one tight. One big storyline here is the Kings' recent addition of DeMar DeRozan, who's already made an impact offensively. Yet defense continues to be a concern for Sacramento, which showed some vulnerability in the preseason and carried that into their opener. Meanwhile, Anthony Davis has been unstoppable in his first 2 games for the Lakers, racking up 71 points and 24 rebounds while shooting over 61% from the floor. He's locked in and looks like a force to be reckoned with. The Kings are traditionally strong on the road, covering 24 out of 42 times last season, but their opener hinted at early season rust, despite balanced scoring across the board. Players like Keegan Murray, Domantas Sabonis, and Malik Monk kept the scoreboard ticking, yet Sacramento's defense couldn't hold firm against Minnesota's late-game push. The Lakers are coming off a back-to-back after a battle with the Suns, which raises some questions about their stamina. LeBron, being the seasoned veteran he is, might see reduced minutes, and Anthony Davis, often day-to-day, could feel the toll. However, I'm confident the Lakers' deep bench, with Austin Reeves stepping up and rookie Jalen Hood-Schifino eager for minutes, can hold the line. Even with Sacramento's recent 5-game win streak over the Lakers, I believe LA's strong start, efficient shooting, and home court advantage will tip the scales. The Kings' defensive challenges make it tough to see them stopping the Lakers' potent offense. Sacramento might make it interesting with their speed and youth, but I expect the Lakers to grab their 3rd straight win and cover the spread at minus 2.5. With LeBron and Davis leading the charge, I'm betting on the Lakers to outlast the Kings in a high-energy battle.